Mitt Romney's the front runner, I think, from organization and the ability to raise money and the discipline. So I think he's the front runner. But there is no front runner that can claim that they are the front runner in order to be able to win. They've got to work hard to win it. So I think it's wide open. Tim Pawlenty out there.
Pawlenty, right? Pat, is there anybody other than Romney that can win?
Romney's the front runner, but he's, in terms of poll numbers, it's the weakest front runner in a long, long time. Even Bob Dole was up about 36.
That's exactly right.
Romney's getting about 20%, but two of them, Palin and Huckabee, who are probably each getting about 15%, we're not sure they're going to get in. I agree. I think Romney's pretty far out front right now.
I saw a recent poll of that.
Mitch Daniels is out there.
Oh, Mitch Daniels.
But I think it's wide open. It's wide open.
Pat, a recent poll had Huckabee at 25% as the front runner. If you won Iowa last time, you're sitting at 25% ahead in some polls. How do you pass it up?
I don't know how he does, because Huckabee's got something that Palin has got, and none of the others do. And that is a real following of people that really like this guy, would go to the wall for him. He's got the aces out there in Iowa. He could win Iowa, and then you head for South Carolina with the evangelical Christians and everyone there. He's strong. I mean, he might have a tough time in New Hampshire, but if I were him, I would not pass this up, because there's a real shot that Huckabee could be the Republican nominee.
He's got fewer negatives than Palin has.
He does, yes, he
so
does.
many people saying, look, we don't think this guy is qualified or able to be president.
He has fewer negatives than Sarah Palin.
If you had to put your money somewhere 18 months ago.
He's been a leader. He's had to make tough decisions. I think that counts for a lot.
He's had a couple of rough spots. He had one a week or two ago. Yeah. But Huckabee, interestingly enough, for a Southern Baptist preacher from Arkansas, Huckabee doesn't scare swing voters like Sarah Palin scares swing voters, like Newt Gingrich scares swing voters. You talk to Mike Huckabee, and there's just something about him. When he stays away from the Mau Mau revolution, and I just have to say that.
That's a real issue.
But I will tell you what, he can survive something like that, because he will come on shows like this show and say, let's leave the birther stuff alone. I'd rather talk about his economic policy. Huckabee, he is more personable. He does not think
as we saw, he can take a series of losses and come back. You know, he came back, he was wiped out in New Hampshire, and then he came back in South Carolina. He didn't win it, but he's got a following that can keep him going. These other guys, you take Pawlenty. I think if he loses Iowa, he's gone.
It's done, right?
But money is still a challenge
for Huckabee.
Raising money is a challenge.
But if he wins Iowa, he skips New Hampshire, wins South Carolina, the money comes in, and the next state's going to be Florida.
And we'll have enough to win Iowa.
And they're dragging this out a lot more than they did in the past. It's not as compressed.
One thing we learned from the midterms is that money doesn't buy you elections, right?
Right.
We saw that in California. We saw it in New Hampshire as well. So
it's an interesting time.
So, I mean, you know, clearly that's not going to guarantee Romney the slot. Although it's interesting that, you know, 18 months ago, if somebody had said to you,
across the country is a lot more expensive than traveling through
one
California.
state.
You know, it doesn't take that much money to do Iowa, but I tell you, you can't wait for 8 months. He's going to wait until after the Iowa straw poll?
Yeah,
everybody's waiting.
Everybody's kind of waiting. They're all saying they're waiting.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk.
They can't win.